This movie has emotionally bruised me, but I just have to talk about it because I just love it so much. This is Unica, and today I'm going to spill the beans about the movie that has become one of my favorite movies of all time, and it's just been nominated for Best Picture, Best Actor, and also Best Writing Adapted Screenplay. Call Me by Your Name. So when I was telling my friend about this whole movie, and then usually their first reaction is, oh, so you're talking about the gay film, right? And I always pause them, and then I have to say that yes, it is about the relationship between two guys, but there is actually more to these contexts. The story is set in the 80s, somewhere in Italy during the summer, and 17-year-old Elio, played by Timothée Chalamet, is spending his summer with his family. Elio's father, played by Michael Stuhlbarg, is an archaeologist that always have interned over, and this time the intern name is Oliver, played by Armie Hammer, that came over from America. Elio and Oliver start to develop romantic feelings with each other. Gradually, it became something that has changed them forever. I want to thank the book author Andrew Esmond and also director Luca Guadagnino, starring Timothée Chalamet and also Armie Hammer, that has created this beautiful world that is about the coming to age story and also the story about love that has truly inspired me to look at love in a totally different perspective. The name itself, Call Me By Your Name, is already a captivating one. What does that mean? My interpretation for that is I am you and you are me, and together we are whole. I believe that the inspiration of this concept came from the relationship between Alexander the Great and Hephaestion in Greek mythology. It is said that they are lovers. The royal queen kneeled down to Hephaestion rather than Alexander the Great. When she realized what she did, that she kneeled to the wrong person, that she became really embarrassed, and Alexander actually turned to her and said, "You were not mistaken, mother. He is actually Alexander too." It is something very sensual and beautiful about blurring the lines between himself and Hephaestion. It's just so breathtaking to see that the director Luca Guadagnino is so precise and pay attention to details that he filmed Armie Hammer in a upper right tilt angle that makes him look like how we look Greek statues. However, there's one thing I notice a lot in the scene is that there are multiple flies that either stopped on Olio's shoulder or it's always in the scene. I always feel like it's intentional because for the stunning visual, it's kind of impossible that the director does not notice the flies that are in the shots. I think it is so complex yet so beautiful at the same time that the director kind of hinting that our body, our flesh is that it can be fade away over time. And then he will just switch it into Greek statues that have also the physicality and then also the masculinity of a human being. Both are very desirable and beautiful, but then only the statues can be preserved if protected well, but then our body will decay and fade away over time. It also makes me think about how we're racing with the time. We can actually have the power to feel what we want to feel and want to experience what we want to experience, because these stuff will fade away really soon. I'm so glad to see that Call Me By Your Name doesn't really label itself as what kind of movie it is. It does not really specify Oliver's and Elio's sexual orientation, and it does not label anything, but it only just simply show love. The love between Elio's and his family, the love between Elio and Oliver, and then the love of Elio's father and his passion for archaeology, and also the love from Maritza to Elio, that everything basically is just about love. All of these forms of love happens in the summer of Italy. It's just so precious, so beautiful, so natural, and it's just so peachy. Thank you for the outstanding acting skills from this film of all these actors and actresses, especially Timothy and Armie and Michael and the mother Amir. This film is such a visual masterpiece that it is a perfect example of film being an art and makes me feel so free and liberated from all the emotions that I feel for the characters and the whole story. The beautiful setting, powerful analogy, and inspiration from Greek mythology, Greek culture, and also statues still lingers in my mind ever since I watched this film 3 weeks ago. That it really gives me a reflection of how we always are looking for love, seeking for love, and then desire to love one another. So what do you think about Call Me By Your Name? If you like this movie as much as I do, don't forget to click like. And if you like my video, don't forget to click like for my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I also have a description below that you can go to like my Facebook page and also my Instagram. Don't forget to comment below if you want to talk to me and discuss with me about this film even further. I cannot wait to talk to you about the next movie that I want to talk about and spill the beans with you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!